All right, everyone, it's another day out here, another fall day. All these leaves, they're all falling everywhere. Look at all of them. They're everywhere. And we're here. It's trash picking day. What a beautiful day it is to do some trash picking. So let's go outside, find some treasure people thrown out in a couple towns around here. Anything we can reuse, recycle, or take to the scrapyard. I mean recycle, I mean resell. Although flea market season's almost done here, time to stock up, I guess. So let's get out there and, yeah, let's make it a fun day and find some treasure. What do you say? Let's do it. All right, we'll start off the day with an item we haven't found in quite some time. That'd be one of these satellite dishes. Man, this thing has no weight to it. It's probably gotta be the lightest one. Sometimes these are actually aluminum. This one is not. That's probably the smallest satellite dish I've ever seen. I wonder if the size of the dish makes any difference. Threw away all those video games not too long ago. Take that one bag. Oh, that's a nice one. I might take 2 bags. Hello, beanbag. Alright. Pretty confident this guy had a grill out last week. It came out as I was going back into my van. And he's like, oh, here's the rest of it. That part fell off. Huh? Body by Jake. No, Body by Taco. The heck kind of chair is that? I have no idea. That's got to be one of the interesting chairs I've ever seen. It's got like a, I don't even know, it has a metal handle on the front. It's also about 3 inches off the ground, and it has like this gigantic hole on it. Like where you'd put your seat. Got me. Sure is full though. Oh. Bunch of garbage bags up here on the right, and nothing. So we're getting to this time of year where a lot of people are going to be scooping up all these leaves and brush and whatnot and throwing them in garbage bags. And here, so these are actually good bags for rummage sales. They're good bags for a lot of things, but are these are like insulated bags. These are for like groceries. But these bags right here, the floral print really isn't my forte, but well, it's a flamingo. They're good for rummage sales. All right, this looks very, very heavy. In fact, it looks like one of those, it is. What are they called? Hospital beds? I just noticed it's going to be backbreaker. Oh, you know what they say. Yes, thank you. It's heavy. Yeah. Guys on the front porch talking to me. What's that?
Good haul.
Yeah. What's that though?
How much you get per pound?
For that, $7 a pound. $7 for every 100. So it's 7 cents a pound. Yeah. Yeah. Fair nothing. Thank you. Alright, so I'm in a second town now. Last time I was going to roll up the window because I thought I'd make it less noisy. All the noise is coming from the back. But last time I actually picked up a microwave from someone who lived in this town. They told me their metal day was around now. So it happened last month. They're like, oh, you know, next month around this time. And I could have swore it was last week, but I didn't see anything. So I thought maybe it was this week. And I don't know what's going on because I don't see any metal in the second town. Interesting. Oh, what's that? Aha. Maybe there's metal. Guess I'll just plop that right there. Energy efficient, zero ozone depletion. It says eco, and then it has a bunch of, oh buddy. I think it's one of those new air conditioners that doesn't have the Freon, which makes me wonder, like, how good could that air conditioner be, because they just put that in a couple of years ago and it's already out for trash. Look at this beaut out here. Free. Not old enough for me, but it's not actually a bad one. I believe that's pine. When it comes to furniture around here, I only pick up antique or mid-century. Really nothing in between. It's just one of those things that's not worth it to lug it around for the probability of selling it. At least not in my mind. Everyone has different values they put on things. Somebody might even wish to pick that up and sell it for $2. Everyone's different. It must be metal day in this town because I just passed a dishwasher. Of course this door doesn't close. Always gets me. Just passed the dishwasher and I was like, can't take that. Pray I can get this somehow in here. Looks like one of those heavy ones. Look for the flattest side. Just like that, it's in there. So I assume, yeah, today has to be the metal day. It's just amazing to me how much little metal I've seen. So I'm already having issues with this camera. There's actually a thing with GoPros where you can just click on the top of them and the camera turns on and starts to film. So it's kind of the quick way around filming. And so right now it seems like whenever I click the top of it, it just doesn't want to turn on and film. It just pretends like that little shortcut doesn't even work. So I have to unmount the camera from my chest mount to take out the battery. So even if I wore like a head mount, I would still have to unmount it. But it's like technology, man. This stuff's been out here for a while. Gotta love technology. For those who like the fall ambiance, feels like fall. You got the greens, the yellows, the reds. That tree's got a lot of yellow going on. Certainly is fall. That's like the third time I've been here today, which my last video I was here a couple times. Oh, you can finally see the books. That's the books. That I don't need, wherever that stuff is. This is just wood. Looks like we have some metal over here. That is. I'll have to observe. So somebody must have been here cleaning up a little bit. I was here how long ago? Although it was yesterday's video, I was here probably 2.5 hours ago. Our top box looks interesting. And I don't know what kind of metal that is. It feels like steel, but man, it's heavy. This I hope is not just leaves. That is nothing but leaves. That's what all this stuff is. That's just... well, that just broke. Don't need that. I didn't sell one of those today. Or yesterday, I should say. It looks like it's just garbage. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. Well, I think that's it. To be honest, I think that's it. That's about it. Don't need picture frames either. Oh, what is that? Holy smokes. That wind is strong. And it's cold. This might be a hose, it might be wire. Heck is that? No, that's neither. That's literally insulated copper. In fact, to the point where I've never seen this. It's like copper tubing with this yellow casing. That is very interesting, to say the least. I sure wonder what they'd give you in scrap. Like, would they give you number 2 copper, or would they give you insulated copper? All right, so that wraps up here for today's video. I did want to check out that one box, and we did find quite the abundance of metal today. I mean, we pretty much packed the van. Oh. Now, I don't know what they'd give me for this, but I assume this, yeah, this is going to probably, you take an X-Acto knife and just cut it right down the center. And it should just peel off. Then I'll have probably, well, I don't know. It looks pretty shiny, like it'd be #1 copper, but I don't know. This one looks pretty beat up and burnt, and I don't know if you'd say corroded, but I know copper sometimes gets that bluish color. So I will go ahead and do that. In terms of price here for this copper, you know, I don't come across a lot of it, so I really wouldn't know. But I think once I clean it up, I would say there's maybe like $7 there, $8 there, which is kind of funny because, well, this whole thing right here is probably $5 or $6. So $5 or $6 as opposed to this, which is like $7 or $8. And you can just see how massive and bulky and heavy this thing was as opposed to just a little bit of pipe. It's kind of weird, I know, right? It's almost like if you ever ask a scrapper or you know of a scrapper or anything, you're like, hey, I have a fridge, I have this, I have that. More likely or not, he's not going to come and drive away over there. She's not going to come over there and pick up just a fridge or just a washer or something like that. If you can, and you have a handful of other scrap items, you know, a half a bucket of copper or half a bucket of brass, you don't need to give them a 5-gallon bucket, but probably like $30 to $40 in other scrap, aside from just steel, he's more likely or she's more likely to come to your property and remove it. Just because, I mean, this is back-breaking, and it's really not much. It probably won't even cover the gas, but, you know, if you have other scrap, although, yes, it is worth more money, and you might want to take in yourself, if you really want to get rid of this, you might have to throw the person a bone or two, as they say. Now, aside from all that metal up there, I did get this box, which I believe this is going to just be garbage. This looked like it was probably Calvin College. So this looked almost like a planner of some sort, which didn't really intrigue me. This scrapbook did. And I didn't get to see inside, but I saw the paper and I was like, oh, maybe there's some treasure in there. Let's see. Oh, somebody ripped that out. Oh, wow. You got some cards. And that's, oh, you got a couple more. All right. So in terms of paper ephemera, there's really not a whole lot of value in the baby stuff. I mean, it's not like a holiday or local, but it's neat. And there's a handful there, so that'll be put aside. Class reunion 1969. Oh, wow. That says 1949. So maybe they graduated in 49, and then that's a 20-year reunion. And I'll just look through this closely. What I can see right now. I don't want to, like, show off any personal stuff. It looks like a handful of paper products. I don't know. Whatever the heck this is like gonna stab me, and that's a sheep. Well, alright. Yeah, it's just personal photos. Oh, what the heck is this? Leakometer. Oh, it's for cameras, and it's empty, of course. There's a couple other camera stuff in here. Have you been in the business? No, buddy. Well, good thing it was in a folder. Yeah, no, I was like, oh, this wasn't the most important thing. This was most important, but no, that's that. That's worth more money. All right. Well, that's what we got in the trash today. Lots of metal. Anyway, back to this thing I was talking about. If you're in a business of auctions and stuff, you often see a lot of these older photo flash and photo items. It's almost like you find a lot of that 60s, 70s, 80s photo stuff. Cartridges, empty containers, Kodak, some Polaroid, some off brand stuff. But yeah, that's going to wrap up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this awesome treasure hunt. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, smack the like button, subscribe down below for more trash pick adventures. There'll be plenty more in the future. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace!